Disclaimer: I tried making this video a funny tutorial with dark humor jokes. Please do not take anything seriously. So you were in camp thinking about how fucked up your life is when you hear your ugly clan leader call a meeting. Of course, every leader in WCU is an annoying-ass slow typer. After you waited longer than Swiftpaw waiting to become warrior, the leader finally says shit. Turns out it's an apprentice ceremony, and you're thinking, what the fuck, am a warrior? I do not need to care about that useless slave. Even though I should know my clanmates' names, I still neglect every kid, so this is the first time I'm realizing that bitch exists. Then you think, what the fuck, why am I mentor? Bro did not ask for my permission. Because as if the cats in the real warrior cats books need to give leader permission, skull emoji. Now you are thinking of jumping off the fucking gorge. Then that stinky-ass crusty bitch approaches you like, bro, get away from me. Now make out with the child, lol. What the fuck did Blood just say? I am just gonna ignore the last word. Turns out leader left the game, but nobody gives a shit because, well, wouldn't this roleplay sucks? Then say something similar to this shit, even though Blood will probably never get sleep in that stinky apprentice den who smells worse than the carrion place. Whatever they say, don't give a fuck, because all you want is for the hell to be over. Then the next day wake them up from their dream, which was probably Skibidi Toilet. Let's be for real. No, but for real, this is the shit you need to say. If you can't read, go to fucking school. Epic roleplay shit yada yada. Then bring your apprentice with you, even if you don't really want to see something that turns fresh kale into crow food just from its horrible smell. Walking sounds, 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 walking sounds. Now wait for your apprentice to learn how to sit, because all bro has in his brain cells is Skibidi Toilet episode 72. On the first day, always teach your apprentice the territory unless you want to be a horrible mentor like Stonepelt in Blue Star's prophecy. Ask them shit about the territory even though they probably don't even know where their own nest was in the nursery. Don't worry if their stupid ass says this type of shit. They're a failure anyway. Once they say something that is actually useful, start showing the territory. Yap about the places. This bitch as apprentice does not know the most important thing. As if they know what important even means, because they aren't that themselves. Start explaining even though their slow-ass attention span will probably forget it later. Show the borders and teach them their smells, even though you could barely smell the border from your apprentice's crusty-ass scent. Warn them from dangers, even though life is probably better without them. If you're in Winklen, insult the shit out of Barn for no reason. Personally, when I see the Thunderpath, I want to jump on it myself. Talk like you actually think your apprentice is listening. Now write a whole ass paragraph instead of a car passed by. Did you know, whenever you French fries on ketchup, taste ketchup fries you. This is because ketchup and taste French fries on ketchup is reference to taste French fries on you taste. Bro, I don't know what to say anymore. You just basically show the territory on the first day Broove. Once you're finally done, send your slave to the camp again. Goofy sped up running animation, because why not? Jax versus Skibidi Toilet epic etching back. Tell your apprentice how good they were even if it's not true at all. The next morning greet them in a very respectful way. Then the next day show your apprentice how to be a janitor, because that's the only use they have. Act like you're some ancient 1,000-year-old main character and call them youngster for no reason because you forgot their name anyway. Send them to a place where you have moss and just copy the shit I wrote your own way. Or just go to Blue Star's prophecy and copy and paste what Aaron Hunter wrote, you lazy asshole. The next day you can really choose if you want do hunting or trading battle moves, though I think hunting is better since an apprentice that young shouldn't fight in any war, and if a border patrol comes tell them to just get reinforcements. Next show them the hunter's crouch. Make sure they do everything right, like keeping their tail still, their haunches, etc. Ask them this question that I totally didn't copy from Into the Wild. By the way, while doing this, try to act happy. even though you would rather live in the carrion place right now. Ignore the quality. It's shitty, but next show your slave how to leap. Congratulate the idiot after everything. Teach your apprentice how to use the wine to your advantage. I need a therapist, Logie. How the fuck do I respectfully remove this ugly hoe? Tell it to try it on real prey now. Walk behind it and look at how they're catching it. They're most likely gonna catch it because we ain't wasting prey that lunas are gonna chase away anyways. Send them back to camp to rest after. Look if the apprentice even did its job, most likely not, LOL. Yell at your apprentice for being a lazy bitch. Oh fuck, it's the guy that doesn't like waffles. Don't worry, Emerald also doesn't like waffles. If you see 5-star, just run. That guy has too much Scooby aura. Just some random clips of us goofing around while recording Lamo. All clans hunt a bit differently. Now I'll show you River Clan. River Clan does mostly fishing and less in Leaf Bear since the river's frozen. In Leaf Bear, they usually hunt birds. Teach them how your shadow works or something. Bro did not let me finish and already caught it. Why is my life like this? Yell at your apprentice. Now think of the precious elder's den. After talking about the shadows, tell it how to catch it. Satisfying animation. I'd rather pull ticks out of elder's fur than this, bro. Then let them try. Now I want to drown myself in the river. So now we showed you how to hunt mice or land prey and fish or river prey. Now we will show you birds. You stalk birds, the same as mice, but they have wings. So tell your apprentice to jump higher if it takes off. Demonstrate how to jump, but do it better than me because I had a seizure midway. Moral of the story: don't hunt birds. You're not forced to teach your apprentice the warrior code because they most likely learned it from elders' stories. Tell your apprentice the warrior code as if they're listening. Question them about the code too. At least he got one right. That's all for the code. Next is battle moves. I can't say a lot to this since there are a lot of battle moves, but front pot, flash, and deck and roll are one of the most important ones. Let them test them on you and other apprentices, but with sheathed claws so that there are no injuries. After your apprentice reaches 12 moons, do their assessment. The assessment is like a test to see if they're ready to be a warrior. Basically, you just spy on them and look at how they catch prey. I'm not well hidden here, but pretend, guys, pretend. The day when your leader announces that you are finally free from that cunt. Now the ugly leader asks you if your apprentice knows how to be a warrior. Like, get this shit done already, bruh. Finally am free. How did I even survive that? Wait, I just realized. Now my former apprentice is gonna sleep in the same den as me. I'm cooked. Your apprentice will sit vigil. And you're finally free. Goodbye, you bitch.